Okay, let's do this. Hi guys, I'm Tina. Welcome back to my channel. It's been over a month since I recorded, but let's just say life got in the way. So I wanted to record a couple of times, but then stuff happened and I didn't do it. And Demfi is saying hi. She's mad at me because I put away the ball she was playing. So yeah, nope, niks van. But yeah, you were all here for the stitching, not for my sweet cat, although she's not as sweet as she should be. But anyway, let's get into the stitching. We will talk about all of the pieces I worked on in May and June up until now. So yeah, the first one, Demfi. She's laying herself under the little table I've put my tablet on to record, and she's moving you around, so I apologize. But anyway, now get onto the stitching. First one is a free chart by Lord Libiden. It's my Pokemon. He got used for the categories by Sammy J Stitches here on FlossTube and on Instagram. She pulls 5 categories where you have to put your pieces in, or you have to Demfi name. You have to try to match your pieces to one of the categories she pulls, and he's being used by for the Wereld in Kraassteek. It's a Dutch group I'm a part of, and we go to the around the world to multiple countries, and we have to stitch for things we want to see in that country, and I'm doing the middle amount of stitches. But anyway, this is the one I'm talking about. This is my Pokemon. This is the whole piece, and now let's see if I can show you where I worked. I finished, I think, this little guy, this one, the rock one. This one is finished, and now I'm working on the next one. I'm doing them. I'm doing this one Pokemon by Pokemon, but I also use up my threads. So if I got, for example, like this color in this guy, that same color was in the next one, so I finished up my threads. Yeah, and this one got 4,167 stitches over the course of, I think, 7 or 8 weeks since the last time you saw me. So this is the whole piece again, and I'm almost done with him. He's at 85 points, almost 30, I think, %. So yeah, we're on the stretch of getting this one finished. It's my oldest piece at the moment, so I will be really happy if I get him finished by the end of the year, but I don't think so. I don't think it will happen. This is by the way, no, let me start over. Next one is Angelique by Rachel Anderson. I have my notes down here, so if I'm looking down, that's the reason why. Next one is Angelique by Rachel Anderson. It's an Heaven and Earth design. It's one of my focus pieces, my monthly focus pieces. So I've got 5, I think, I work on every month. they get 500 stitches on a specific date or around that specific date. And this one I still had to do the April amount and the May amount. So she got 1010 stitches, and this is the whole width of the piece. And I have to think, it's been a while since I worked on it, but I guess this is the this is where I worked. So yeah, all those beautiful purples and a bit of light gray and pink. Yeah, she's fun to work on. A bit boring because of all the block, and most of this is block stitching or almost block stitching. So yeah. Next one of my focus pieces is T-Rex Attack by David Penfound, also on Heaven and Earth design. Oh, and all of my pieces are on 25 counts, and I do them 1/1 full cross. Almost all of them, but these are on 25 counts. So I was saying T-Rex Attack, David Penfound, Heaven and Earth design. This one got 541 stitches for his for April. I still have to do May, and at the end of the month June is 500, but let me see if I can show the whole width of it, but now I have to think really hard. I think, let me see. Yeah, this one I finished, and now I'm on the second row of the 10 by 10 squares. I'm doing them typewriter methods, 10 by 10 in 10 by 10 blocks. So the first 10 by 10 block is done, and now I'm on the second row of the 10 by 10 blocks. So another one with a lot of purples, but I don't mind. Purple isn't my favorite color, but it's one of them. Next one is one I designed myself with an app I found in the app store. My oldest son found the image on the internet. We both liked it, so I converted it, and yeah, it's called Eagle. And he has had 1066 stitches for April and May, because I still had to do him for his April focus thing. I don't know how to call it, but anyway, this is the one I'm talking about, and this one I'm doing in kind of an odd way. I'm doing the background on the diagonal 10 by 10 blocks, and the rest of the image I'm doing in the typewriter method. So picking the most upper color and working my way in, doing a 10 by 10 block, and then going back to the actual image and pick the next color. So yeah, so I worked a bit in here, and I worked a bit in here. Oh. last one of my focus pieces is Hazel Point of View, artwork by Dakota Detzweiler. It's a retired Hate. Dakota isn't no longer with Hate, but I think she moved to the CrossStitch studio, I think, I'm not sure. But anyway, she got 591 stitches for this focus in May. This is the whole width of the piece, and when I started her, I only had like a couple of DMC colors, so I concentrated on those colors. That's why it's all the way to here, and you see the outline of the butterfly. But since then I collected almost the whole set of DMCs, and now I'm working the 10 by 10 rows again with typewriter methods. And this time I mostly worked up here. Getting that paint tube, I think it is, colored in a bit more. It's a fun one to work on. It's blocks of colors, but also confetti each parts. Not too much confetti, but just enough to keep it interesting. Then in May I had a couple of birthdays pieces I started in previous years. They get attention on their start date or birthday or around that date, because I don't always have the time or the energy to work on them that day, but they always get around that date. So the first one is The Food Thief by artwork by Abraham Hunter. It's a CrossStitch studio design. I started this one the 8th of May, or May 8th, in 2023, and it only got, I think, 2, maybe 3 days, I don't know, I think 2, but anyway, it's such a lovely piece. This one got 552 stitches. All my pieces get 500, at least 500 stitches whenever they get attention. So, but look at those colors. They are so vibrant. And it's such a cute piece. It's not a small one, but it's a cute one. So this one will be put away until next year. I'm not sure what I will do rotation wise next year, but yeah, we will see what I will come up with. Next one of my birthday pieces, I will call them, is Moonlight, artwork by Lucy Bilodeau, I think it's pronounced. It's also a CrossStitch studio design. I started it May 15th, also in 2023, and they got 527 stitches this time, and I think I only worked out them maybe 2 times, same as the Food Thief, but this is how far I've come, and I so like them. I think because I haven't reached the other side, I'm doing the typewriter methods, but only for the first line. so that's why you see all those ninja stitches or confetti stitches, how you will call it. So this part will get filled in the next time they come out, but it's also a birthday piece, so we will only see it next time or next year. The last one of my birthday pieces for May is QS Ye Old Kitchen Kitten. The Max Color version artwork is by Zero Marchetti. It's right in my face, but yeah, anyway. Zero Marchetti. It's also an Heaven and Earth design. I started this one the May 24th of 2021. It got 540 stitches. This is the whole width of the piece. And I mostly worked in here. I still have to, let me see. Yeah, I still have 1 or 2 missing stitches before I have the first line done, but I did reach the next corner. So next time I will fill in this stitch and then I can go this side again and fill up all that black. This one is so cute, but yeah, this is also a fun one. But he will go away until next year. Next, I worked on my Whipco calls for April, because I still had to do them. I'm way behind on my Whipco and my categories, but anyway, next one is called Kingdom of Books. I found it on Etsy, but I think it's only available as a kit nowadays. It got 537 stitches. Let me see. Oh, I can show it like this. Don't have to fold it all out. I finished the first book already and I started working on the second, but just like my eagle, I'm doing 1 strand of the background and then 1 strand in the books. So I don't get bored by doing all of the background first before I can get into the fun stuff. Next of my Whipco calls for April was QS Rain Dragon, artwork by Lisa Victoria and Heaven and Earth design. This one got 589 stitches, and this is such a little piece compared to my other ones. Let's see, where did I work? I think I did around here, and man, it's so hard to remember where you stitched when it's been that long since you stitched on it. Yeah, my guess is I worked on some greens as well. Yeah, it's such a cute one, and it isn't it is a small one too. Next one, I worked on my categories for April. because I'm behind on them too. This one is Silver Moon Ocean Spirit Horses. That's a whole mouthful. It's an Heaven and Earth design, but one of the solos, it's artificial intelligence design, but I loved it. The second I saw it, I fell in love and I had to have it. So this one got 559 stitches, and oh, that's the back. You don't want to see my back, you want to see my beautiful stitches. But this is how far I've come. It's a new start, so I think that's why he got picked for one of the categories. It's either newest start or least amount of stitches. I don't know. Anyway, this is how far I've come with this one. I'm doing all of the 939 first, I think. It's the really dark navy blue. And then I will, when it's done, I will do all of the whites. Then we are into June. And I have a couple of birthday whips I need to work on still, but I already have done two. Oh no, my mistake. I forgot to. This one is also whippegory or a category from April. It's my beautiful salamander. I don't know how to say it in English, so I'm just calling it salamander. It's a picture my oldest son found as well on the internet. We both loved it. It's reminding me of a creature in World of Warcraft, which I played a long time ago. I don't have the time for it anymore. But this one got 505 stitches. And this one is done on 22 counts. Also 1/1, but it's a 22 count. This is my progress. And I'm doing this one on a diagonal because that's the easiest thing to do with the program I'm using or the app I'm using. I converted it myself and I'm using the app that, for which I used to convert it. So, but I'm mostly worked here in the blues, I think, in this area. It's such a big piece of fabric and it's always a hurdle to fold it back up. Oh, and there's Denvi. She's eyeing me. Next up is another category for April. I think it was for the struggle bus category, and I choose my winter Celtic lady from Lavender and Lace for it. And she has a face, guys. Last time I worked my way up until to the top of her head, and this time I put in the missing stitches for the hair, and I did her face. I'm not sure what to think about her eye, but it's the first time I'm doing Lavender and Lace kind of pattern, so it will have to do. I have all 4 of them, but this is the one I'm concentrating on right now to get her finished. Yeah. and this one is done on a 28 count. I think it's the what's it called, the fabric they used, but I have no idea what it's called, so I can't I can't tell you at the moment. But now we are onto my birthday whips for June, or at least two of them. The first one is Unleashed. It's artwork is by Anne Stokes. It's an Heaven and Earth design. Whoa, my brain just blanked. I'm doing this one on a black fabric because I'm not doing all of that black, but yeah. This is how far I've come. Whoa, I'm getting washed out. My face is turning yellow. But anyway, this is my progress on this one. I mostly worked this time. I mostly worked on filling in the gaps that were still there, and I'm doing a mix of the typewriter method and parking threads because it's on black fabric and I don't want to miscount. So every time I'm not feeling comfortable enough to go too far, I will park my threads. That's why there are some threads hanging, some park threads hanging. But I do love this one. This one I'm making for my oldest son as well, because he likes dragons, the vicious ones, not the cute ones, but yeah. This one was a birthday whip, so he will get put away until next year, and then we will see what I will do with them. Next one is the Grand Library Supersized Max Color by Amy Stewart. It's an Heaven and Earth design. Unleashed, I started June 3rd of 2022. This one I started June 8th, 2022 as well. It was a birthday start with a friend of mine. She gave the pattern to me and we decided to start it for her birthday. Try to talk Tina. Anyway, this one got 576 stitches, and let me see if I can get the whole piece or the stitched area in the screen, but this is how far I've come already with this one, doing the typewriter method, but because I haven't reached the second corner, I'm still only choosing the next color on the first line, and this time I worked on the UFO. He's so beautiful. He's coming along quite nice. So this is a birthday piece, but it's also one of my focus whips for the year. So this one will come out whenever I get to, whenever I need them for WIPCO or one of the categories. Damn, my voice is doing stuff it's not supposed to. Let me drink something. The last one I worked on is one I take with me whenever I go to a playground with my kids or with my boys, or when I know I'm going to an indoor playground with my, how should I call them? My work kids is weird. So I work as a nanny. So on Wednesday afternoon when it's raining, like it's doing now, their parents or the parents I work for sometimes ask me to go to a local indoor playground, and I can't reach with all the noise and the yelling kids around there, so I take one of my kids with me, one of my cross-stitch kids, and this is the one I'm focusing on now. It's Lucas Kids. I'm not sure what it's called. I never know, actually. I'm just always calling it my little kitty cats. But he's cute. And this one got worked on a couple of times when I went to the playground with my boys, and one time when I went to a local indoor playground, and he's almost done. He's really almost done. I only have to put in one more gray line, do 3 gray lines over here, finishing off the fence, which isn't that much. Trying to put in the stars around the moon, and then doing the back stitch. But I'm guessing this one will be done next week, because we're going away for a week, me, my husband, and our little one, and my mom-in-law. We're going away for a week, and whenever we go, I take the kid with me instead of one of my big pieces. So my guess is this will be done next week. So the next time you will see me, I have a finish, or I will have a finish. So yeah, that's were all the pieces I worked on. I hope you liked them. Like I said, try to talk. It's hard today. I'm way behind on my Whipco calls for May and June. I still have to do them. I still have to do May and June's categories. So I'm hoping to catch up with them. But I also have like 8 birthday whips that I still have to do for this month. Next month there will be a couple, I think. Let me check. I have my agenda next to me, and I have 2, 4, oh, only 5, she says. Only 5, she says. Birthday whips I want to work on, so I'm hoping to get a bit more caught up on those. So that's the plan. The other plan I have is when I'm done with the kits I just showed, I have another one lined up to work on a bit more, or to get it finished, and it's the stuff are falling out. It's this one. It's an aquarelle by MP Studio. 2 little foxes. They are just adorable. Never heard of the company, but it's just so beautiful, those 2 foxes. So whenever the Luca S kit is finished, I will work on this one. This is my starting point on this one. It's getting washed out a bit, but now you can see it better. This one is on 27 Lindeklot, I think it's called. They are so beautiful. So yeah, so those are my plans for stitching. Next, oh, I will do it later. My next video, I don't know when I will get a chance to record it. As of next week, I'm off. I have the summer holidays off. Here in Belgium, our summer holiday starts the 1st of July and ends the 31st of August. So 2 whole months of summer holiday for my boys. They will be going away to their dads, but my little one, he's turning 2.5 years old on Thursday. We will go to school at the beginning of September, so that's a huge step for him and us. But he will be home the entire summer, so I will have to look and see when I have the opportunity to record again. My guess is when my other two boys are with their dads and he's asleep, so but that will be the end of July, I think. Yeah, I think that will be the best time to record another one. So yeah, stopping all the rambling and not making sense probably, but I hope you saw something you liked. If you do, please hit the subscription button. Damn, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you by the end of July. Bye guys, happy stitching.